Greetings, YouTubers, and welcome to my 63rd TTM video. TTM means through the mail, where we send out autograph requests to athletes from different sports, what have you, and hope they send something back. I will share 3 TTMs that I received in the mail. Been a while since I've done a video. And give some shout outs to some great channels, and also announce the winner. Been doing my 1-year giveaways. Been a while, because I was on vacation, of the Bobby Hull photo there with the blood and all. So somebody will get that today. Been away, vacation's over. Did watch videos while I was away and did try to, respond to some folks. Saw some great videos. Love to see everybody's stuff from the National. Went up to the New York State, up north. Got to see the Baseball Hall of Fame with my young sons. It was great. A little bit for the crowds, outside of that. I used to be a tour guide in Washington during the summers and when I was in college, and I have an allergy to some tourists. Only the ones that stand in the middle of everything and don't move and make it impossible for you to get around. Otherwise, everyone's good. Alright, so let's get this show started. I hope everyone's having a good summer. I'm going to start off with some shout-outs. My first shout-out is to my good buddy Scott at Ripping Vintage, one of the nicest guys on YouTube. He rips boxes of cards open. I want to shout out him. He just hit 200, the bicentennial mark, so congratulations, Scott. And his son Xander helps him. It's great fun with those two. So check him out. He's having a 200 subscriber giveaway. Nice box of sealed cards, Arizona State University college cards. Hey, I'm in it to get those things, hopefully, because they're good TTM fuel. And one of the TTMers I got today did go to ASU. Check him out. Give him a sub. He's got great videos, some great fun. Here's some other shout-outs to great channels. Shoebox Legends. He's close to 400 on the old... I'm assuming that's 400. He's close to... I wish he was close to 400. He's close to 200 subs. Very close. So give him a look-see and check him out. He's another great channel. It's great stuff for everybody to see. And it's fun. That's important too. Have some fun. Next shout out goes to one of the newer channels I subscribe to, Mike Schmidt. And Mike does TTMs, a lot of Phillies. Does some great TTMs from Phillies. I saw him recently in his last video. He got a guy I've been trying to get for a while, Gary Maddox, the Secretary of Defense. And does a great job of getting autographs. One of the places he goes is to Greg Lazinski's, podcast show or something? And I can't remember the show, yeah. And he gets them there, and he gets a lot of great Phillies. So check him out. And then we got another channel I just subscribed to, Carolina Hits Cards. Did his first TTM video, and it was good. He got a lot of great TTMs. The one I liked was Rocky Blyer. I sent to Rocky twice, and he sent me a letter back saying he's not signing. But he seems to sign, certain times. But check him out, Carolina Hits Cards. And the next one, Don's Field of Dreams Cards. Don is also, like Shoebox Legends, close to 200. Give him a look-see. One of the best vintage cards collections out there. Guys like him, TJ Mack, Steve's Vintage Cards, all these guys. They got some great collections. Check out Don and his card collection. He has great videos. Help him get to 200. Give these guys a look. You like them, you sub them. If you don't like them, still sub anyway. Who's it going to hurt? You're helping people out. And that's the fun part of it, is to grow the community. Spread the love around, the card community love. Alright, everyone. Let's get to the first TTM return. This one came from California. There was no fee. It took about 5 months. But he did sign both of the cards I sent him. And that is the man known as Wayne Gretzky's Bodyguard. One of the first bodyguards at least, and that is Mr. Marty McSorley. He signed this Upper Deck card. Gretzky's Great Ones cards. Did a nice job on that. Put his number there. Got him in the Kings uni. And scoot over there. Second one he signed as well, and he put my name on it too, Ed. All the best. So, very nice. Got both of them. Was quite happy with that they came back. And I'll tell you a little bit about Mr. McSorley if you didn't know who he was. If you did, and you'll hear some other stuff hopefully you didn't know. Martin James McSorley was born on May 18th, 1963 in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. 58 years of age. He was undrafted, so nobody drafted him for the NHL. Made his NHL debut in 1983 with the Pittsburgh Penguins, and his career went from 1983 to 2001. He played with the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Edmonton Oilers, the Los Angeles Kings, the New York Rangers, the San Jose Sharks, and the Boston Bruins. In September of 1985, his career got a big boost when he was traded to the Edmonton Oilers. His trade to Edmonton made the Oilers' incumbent enforcer, Dave Semenko, expendable, and Marty inherited the title of Wayne Gretzky's bodyguard. The title then followed him to Los Angeles in 1988, when both he, Wayne Gretzky, along with Mike Krushelinski, were traded to the Kings in a big blockbuster deal that sent Wayne to Hollywood. In the 1992-1993 NHL regular season, Marty led all defensemen in shorthanded goals with 3. He led them. In the 1993 Stanley Cup Finals against the Montreal Canadiens, the Kings played that team. They lost the series in 5 games to Montreal. And in Game 2, with the Kings up 2-1, Marty McSorley was caught with an illegal stick, which contributed to the game-tying goal. The Canadiens ended up winning the game in overtime and won the series, as I said, in 5 games. In the playoffs, Marty did pretty well. He had 10 points and was the only King to score during the final game, Game 5. In August of 1993, he was traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins, but played only 47 games. When on February 16, 1994, he was traded back to the Kings, where he assisted on Wayne Gretzky's goal, which broke Gordie Howe's all-time goal-scoring record. However, he became infamous, I guess you'd say, on February 21, 2000, in a game between the Boston Bruins and the Vancouver Canucks. With 4.6 seconds left in the game, Marty McSorley swung his stick and hit Donald Brashear in the head. Brashear fell back, his head hit the ice, he lost consciousness, and suffered a grade 3 concussion. He was charged with assault and suspended by the NHL for the remainder of the season. Never play in the NHL again. It was on October 6th, 2000, that Judge William Kitchen of the Provincial Court of British Columbia found him guilty of assault with a weapon for his attack on Brashear. He was sentenced to 18 months probation. The trial actually was the first on-ice. The trial for was the first for an on-ice attack by an NHL player since Dino Ciccarelli's 1988 trial. And as I said, he never would play in the National Hockey League again. The NHL expanded his suspension not just for that season, but for the next one as well. He tried to play in both London and Germany. His brother Chris was coaching in London, but those leagues, backed the NHL suspension, and he didn't play over there. After his career ended, he coached in the AHL from 2002 to 2004 at the Springfield Falcons up there in Massachusetts. He would go on to appear in 4 movies: Bad Boys, Forget Paris, Con Air, and Do Me a Favor. He also appeared in an episode of CSI Miami on TV. He's also a TV analyst as well. He won 2 Stanley Cups with the Oilers, and in 1990-1991 was the NHL's plus-minus champ. Got the award for that. He played 961 games, scored 108 goals, 251 assists, and had 3,381 penalty minutes. So, thank you, Mr. McSorley. Took a while, but hey, it was worth it. Next one comes from Florida. This took even longer. 6 months. There was no fee, but this guy is known for taking his time, and that is Mr. Odabe McDowell. Signed this scorecard with the Rangers. A little dark there. The background wasn't very... the uniform was darker. I should have gone with a better jersey. And he signed the 1984 Olympic card, inscribed it to me, but I don't care. That's great. Add to my Olympic collection. I'd like to get those cards signed. Odabe McDowell was born on August 25th, 1962 in Hollywood, Florida. He's 58 years of age. He was a multi-sport athlete at MacArthur High School in Hollywood, Florida, and won the Florida High School Activities Association's Class 4A Wrestling Championship at the 155-pound weight class in 1979. He attended Arizona State University. He won the 1984 Golden Spikes Award, which is given to the best amateur player while he was playing at Arizona State, and wore his famous 0 at ASU as well. In 1981, he won a gold medal as a member of the United States national team at the World Games. In 1984, which that one card is for, he was on the U.S. Olympic team at the Summer Games in Los Angeles, where U.S. won a silver medal that year. In the 1984 Major League Draft, he was selected in the first round with the 12th pick by the Texas Rangers. And the first pick went to the New York Mets, and they picked a young man from Mechanicsburg High School in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, by the name of Sean Abner. And how'd that work out? Gee, who was picked behind him besides McDowell? Well, picked 2 spots ahead of Oddibe McDowell at 10th was Mark McGuire, who was selected by the A's out of USC. And then in the second round, with the 31st pick, the guy was picked by the Chicago Cubs by the name of Greg Maddux. So, yeah, that was a good pick for the Mets right there. Oddibe's career went from 1985 to 1990 and made a brief comeback in 1994. He played with the Texas Rangers from 85 to 88, and then again in 94, and with Cleveland for one season, and then with Atlanta from 89 to 90. He wore number 0 with the Rangers, number 0, and then he wore number 8 with the Indians, and then he wore number 20 with the Indians, let me get that right, and he wore number 8 the second time with the Rangers, and he wore number 1 with the Braves, so he had quite a colorful collection of numbers there. On July 23rd, 1985, in Arlington Stadium against the Cleveland Indians, which the Rangers won 8-4, Oddibe McDowell became the first Texas Ranger player to hit for the cycle. In 1985, that season, he was 4th in the American League Rookie of the Year voting. The winner that year was Chicago White Sox shortstop Ozzie Guillen. For his career, Oddibe hit .253, 74 homers, 266 runs batted in, and 169 stolen bases. And he was a pretty good of a heck of a player when I was a kid for Stratomatic. Got a lot of big hits for me when we used to play that game. He's a member of the College Baseball Hall of Fame, a member of the Arizona State University Athletic Hall of Fame, where they retired his number, 0, and was the head coach at MacArthur High School with their varsity baseball team. So you want to write to Oddibe, it takes a while, but he will get back to you. And did a great job of signing the cards. And the last one is a baseball. It came from Ohio. It took 14 days. I did donate $5, and this player is, get a little better look-see, Mr. John Warden. Who is John Warden? Well, he was a member of the 1968 World Series champion Detroit Tigers. Shout out to my man Kurt Mapes, Kurt's Cards. Got to come out with some videos, Kurt. I miss you. I saw what people were charging on eBay for his autograph on a baseball, so I was like, well, I'll just try him at home and, make a donation and see what I get. And he hooked me up. Signed it very nicely. John Warden was born October 1st, 1946 in Columbus, Ohio. He's 74. His major league career lasted from April 11th, 1968 until September 28th, 1968 for the regular season. That was it. 1 year in the major leagues. He was a 4th-round pick in the 1966 Major League Baseball draft by the Tigers. He had a 2.62 ERA, went 4-1, 25 strikeouts, 3 saves, and was a member of the World Series champion Tigers, who knocked off St. Louis that year. In the 1968 expansion draft after the season, he was selected by the Kansas City Royals, but never played for them at all. And besides the baseball, Mr. Warden threw in a custom-made card. This custom-made 1968. Beautiful. To Ed, John Warden. Hey, that's perfect. Again, signed it over to me. Love it. It's a good-looking card, so thank you, Mr. Warden, for that, throwing in that extra card. So I appreciate that. So those are my 3 TTMs today. World Series winner, Olympic medalist, and Wayne Gretzky's Bodyguards. So, pretty good. And today, we'll do the drawing for the Bobby Hull autograph. Hall of Famer, 1983 on it. Got it from Sid's Graphs in Illinois. This is proof of purchase. certificate of authenticity. I've been on vacation too long, sorry. And you got the blood running down there, and this is before Bobby put the toupee, because you can see his hair's thin up there. All right, so who wanted a shot at winning Bobby Hull? There's the box. I always like to put my box, in there. So, who's going to be in it? Well, we got C&T Collectibles. These are all great channels. Check them all out. We got Mr. Math Bowler, Pirates fan extraordinaire there. We got Zach, Sports Cards and Collectibles, University of Georgia fan. We got Don't Talk to Robots, I Never Do, and he's got a great channel as well. Got to see his channel recently about the National Convention. Canadian Card Breakers, another great channel. Jason and Tristan, the big star up there, one of the big stars on YouTube. Shaw Racing collects, and they don't just collect racing, they collect a lot of stuff. Check them out. We got Braves Collector. Braves fan. Bear Cards 34. Brian there. We got Robert DeMarchi. And we got Brandon Stebbins, one of Northern California's favorite sons. Big fan of the A's. We got Junior Baseball Fanatic 12, Liam down here in Florida. TJ Maxx Vintage Cards up there in New York. Another great collection of cards. Check him out if you haven't. And we got another great YouTuber there, JK Johnny. Another one of Canada's favorite sons. Big time star on YouTube with his brother Marky Mark. They have great content as well. So we shake it up. Oh! Put the old hand in the box and see who we can come up with. And we'll pull out a winner. Winner is TJ Maxx Vintage Cards. Terry, congratulations. My email will be in the description below. That you can send me. Just send me your address again. I think I have it, but just, for an extra. Here are my helpers today. These were the guys that helped me. Funko Evil. Both of them. So thank you guys for helping out on this show. So, and Cash and Dad, I never got your email to send you the puck that you won. So my email will be at the bottom here. If you could shoot me your address so I can send you that puck. More than happy to. Congratulations on winning. Next time out will be the next one will be next video, Dwight Gooden. That'll be the next one. He's going to be at the next show up there in Valley Forge next month, so I'll have to check him out and go up there. All right, I appreciate everybody watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Hit the subscribe button anyway. Maybe somewhere down the line we'll have something you like, and you make me happy. Add a subscriber. Check out those channels and more, and who's ever in the comments, check them out as well. To quote the hobbyists. And I like comments. I will try to get back to you. A little lax on that in the last video, but now that the vacation stuff is over, I hope everybody is doing well. Appreciate you watching. Hope everyone's had a great summer again. Be kind to each other, one person at a time, and the world will be a better place. Pay it forward. And tonight we say goodnight to Canada. Yes, good night everybody in Canada.